Hello friends, today I am here to give you an elaborative explanation of the third chapter of your book First Flight. The name of the chapter is The Story of Two Flying, and it has two stories. One is First Flight and another is The Black Aeroplane. So today I am here to give you explanation of the story First Flight. Dear students, have you ever come across in any such situation where your parents took a bold decision to make you learn something because you were afraid of doing that? Yes. The story, the story First Flight by Liam O Flaherty brings forth the story of a baby seagull who feels discouraged to take his first flight, seeing the large sea beneath. Then the mother seagull plays a trick and compels the baby seagull to take his first flight. This is the gist of the story. See the significance of chapter. Your book is also named after the title First Flight. Your book is named First Flight and the name of the chapter is also First Flight. So see the significance. Your book is named after the title of your chapter that I am going to discuss with you people today. For better understanding and convenience, I have divided the story in 5 phases. Number 1, losing courage in taking first flight. The baby seagull loses courage in taking his first flight. Number 2, punished to starve. The baby seagull was punished to starve because as a punishment, because he did not take his first flight, that's why he was punished to starve. भूखा मरने के लिए छोड़ दिया उसके पेरेंट्स ने उसको, वो सीखेगा नहीं जब तक इसको दंड नहीं मिलेगा. The third one is mother plays a trick. Then the mother seagull plays a trick. Then the fourth one is success in first flight. How the baby seagull gets success in the first flight, and then come welcome, and the fifth phase is welcome and praise by family. So now let's have a quick switch over to the story. The baby seagull was alone at the ledge. Ledge, चट्टान, बड़ी चट्टान जो कि समुद्र के ऊपर बनी हुई है, यानी कि अगर चट्टान के नीचे झांकेंगे अगर चट्टान से तो आपको समुद्र दिखाई देगा बहुत बड़ा. So baby seagull was alone at the ledge because his siblings, his two brothers and one sister, they had already flown the day before. It's not so that he did not try flying. The baby seagull also tried flying. The central character of our story also tried to fly, but when he went up to the edge of the ledge and saw the large sea beneath, he felt discouraged. He was frightened. He thought that his wings had not that much power that he could fly. So what did he do? He came back and entered the hole and slept there the whole day. He was not sleeping. He was pretending that he was sleeping. He was upbraided. He was scolded. He was treated roughly by his parents for not making an attempt to take his first flight. But he, all the day, he kept sleeping, pretending that he was sleeping. He had seen that his siblings were taking their first flight and the parents were perfecting them in the art of flying. He had also seen how his older brother caught his herring and devoured it, and his action of catching his prey was praised by his parents. Next day, the sun rose and the baby seagull felt hungry because he had not been given any food the whole day. the previous day, from the since the last night, in the previous night, he had not been given anything, so he was feeling hungry. He saw that his father was preening his feathers. He was cleaning, he was maintaining his feathers. And he also saw that his mother was having a fish in his beak. And he was tearing the fish into parts. He was hungry and he hoped to get food from his mother. Then he saw that the mother approached towards him. He felt happy. But the mother stopped at a distance. Because he was too much hungry, so in temptation he dived at the fish. He dived to catch the piece of the fish. But as soon as he took this step, the mother seagull flew upwards and she moved away, and the young seagull found himself going downwards. He was moving down into the sea. He felt that his wings flapped, and he also observed that the wind rushed first into his feathers, then stomach, then wings. And when he made effort, he found that he was not going downwards, he was soaring and he was flying. Now he knew that he too could fly, and he found that his parents and his siblings were circling around him and they all were praising him like anything. He felt encouraged. He was encouraged by the praises of his parents and siblings, and he took flight, soaring downwards, upwards, and then he reached the green floor where his family was waiting for him, and there he was given pieces of dogfish, the scraps. He was given scraps of dogfish and he enjoyed it. So this way, the baby seagull took his first flight. The mother took a very bold step. He let her son move downwards to make an effort to fly, and thus the trick of the mother was successful. So this is all about the story First Flight. Now let us take a quick view of the question and answers which are usually asked from this chapter. The question is, why was young seagull alone at the ledge? And I think you know the answer. The young seagull was alone at the ledge because his siblings had already flown away and the parents had also gone with them to make them perfect in the art of flying. Next question. How was the young seagull treated when he did not fly? The young seagull was upbraided. The young seagull was scolded by the parents. He was criticized for his not attempting to fly. Next one. How was he punished for not flying? He was punished. He was not given food the whole day. He was not given food, he was kept hungry. भूखा रखा गया उसको. Next question. What did the mother seagull do? The mother seagull took a very necessary and bold step. She played a trick with a young seagull, and when the young seagull dived to take his food, the mother flew upwards, and then the baby seagull fell downwards, and then जैसे कहते हैं ना मरता क्या ना करता, driven to the wall, one has no other option but to strike back. So when there was no option, he took his first flight, he had to fly, and this way the mother seagull succeeded in playing her trick. Next and last question. How did families celebrate the first flight of the baby seagull? They celebrated. They praised him. They praised him for his first flight. They circled around him and they also praised him at the green floor, and they also welcomed him by giving the scraps of dogfish. This is a very simple story, and I think you may have complete understanding of the story, The First Flight. It is undoubtedly a very inspiring and didactic piece of a story. Thank you. I'll be coming soon with some other videos. Thank you. Keep sharing and subscribing.